Hey guys, it's Ep1 and I am starting a manage mode series here. We're going to be going to this with Everton. We'll set the currency on pounds or sterling. I think it's called pound sterling. And we're going to change our stadium. I realized I went, no, we do change our stadium. I realized I went the wrong way, but Waldstadion, something like that, Waldstadion. It doesn't have rain or snow or anything. It has clouds, but it doesn't have any weather. So that's the best to go with, really. And, yeah. So we're going into a manager mode here, and we're just waiting for me to advance it. So I haven't posted a video on here in a long time. And I really want to get working on this manager mode series and hopefully actually start posting some videos on this channel. So you see here, I'm just putting my first name, Noah. And it actually takes me a while to figure out what my last name is going to be. I start putting in, I didn't really know what to put. So I just kind of sit here for a second. This is going to be kind of, I forgot to edit this part out actually. But I edited a lot. I made a long video, as you probably can see. It is a long video. I hope you guys enjoy it. And hopefully, you'll enjoy the series. And I'll try to get one out each day, every day, but I'm making no guarantees with it. So I think I end up making my last name Steve, just to make it Steve. I don't know why. Steve sounds good. And I'm gonna make my nationality the United States because I'm obviously American. I live in Florida. So Noah Steve, and we are going to go on. Everton appoints Steve as new boss. So we are going to go in as the manager of Everton. And try and make Everton a top club in the Barclays, win many trophies. I don't think I'm gonna try and not use any financial takeovers or scouts or scout future stars or anything like that. I'm gonna do this completely legit, or it's not technically, but no extra help. I'm gonna try this all on my own. So here I'm just showing you, after I went through my squad, all the players I sent for loan and all the players I transferred. If you want to go back there, you can see who. And then I add Osborne to the transfer list. So I transfer listed a lot of players. The main player I transfer listed was Leighton Baines, because I plan on playing a 3-5-2, and a 3-5-2 doesn't include a left back, and I didn't really want to keep Leighton Baines when he's valued a lot. So the first players we actually inquire about here are Varane and Matip, two young center backs who are really good. And right there I was going through some center attacking mids because the Osborne was my center attacking mid. I was looking to get rid of him. So I saw Maher, 18 years old, 76 overall, valued at $7.5 million. So we inquire about him, and we also inquire about Bernard, 19 years old, 77 overall, plays for Mineiro in the Liga de Brazil. So here we reset the stats, and we go look at Jack Butland. Now Tim Howard is 31 or 33. I don't remember exactly. He's not 32. He's definitely 31 or 33. And he's, relatively old, but I don't want to get rid of him. He's a good keeper, and I really don't want to get rid of him. So I'm thinking for the future, and I thought of Jack Butland. Started for England in the Olympics, so I inquired about him. I also inquired about these two 17-year-old keepers. Just inquired about them. So the first state 17-year-old keeper, Kepa. I'm not even going to figure out how to say that last name. And then I have Butland, who wanted £1.7 million, is what Birmingham wanted for him. And I don't know who I'm going to get. I was planning on getting one of those three keepers. Hopefully two, maybe all three of them. I didn't really know at this point. So for Maher, they wanted £10.5 million. I didn't have £10.5 million. For Matip, they wanted £7 million, and Varane, they wanted $8.5 million. So for Maher, the first guy I want to go over, because I really want to get him. He's 76 overall, 18 years old. He'd be a really good player. And so I decided, I see Lee Osmond, so I decided, okay, I'm going to put Lee Osmond and £5 million in for him, which in value is only $8.7 million, and they wanted $10.5. So that's obviously less, but hopefully they like Osmond, and we'll send him over to Everton to make him my first signing. But Varane only wanted $8 million, and I guess Matip they wanted $7. So I didn't plan on obviously getting both of these. So I looked through some players. I thought about Guay, but I decided to keep him because I don't really want to keep Pinar, but I can't transfer him. I can't send him back, send him anywhere else. because he's new at the club. I can send him off in January, which I plan on doing, really. So, 2 million and, Anachibi. I think Anachibi. We'll say Anachibi. We send 2 million for Varane, and for Matip, we send £1.5 million in Anachibi. You know, those are really low ball offers, but it's okay. And so for the last keeper, they also wanted £1 million, and trying to be cheap, I offer them. I think it was Duffy. No, we didn't offer Duffy in the end, did we? No, in the end we offered our backup keeper. I think that was it. We offered what is his name? Mucha, and no money at all. Or do we? You know we do. Oh God, did we? Yeah, okay, so we do. So we offered him, and no money. So straight swap, Lobotsnev for Mucha. And for this Kepa guy, I'm just gonna call him Kepa. For Kepa, we offered £150,000 and Garbut, who's a 63 overall rated left back. And I was trying to get rid of all my left backs and right backs. And here, I was really excited. We have received your offer for Adam Mahar, and we are pleased with the conditions and would like to go ahead and accept the offer. So we have we've got our first acceptance of an offer. He hasn't accepted the contract yet. We're gonna make him a crucial first team player and £20,000 a week for 4 years. Varane, they want me to up it to 5.8 and Matip 4.8. And I'm obviously not prepared to offer that. So I think I said I'm not gonna even go for another offer on Matip and try and get Varane. I don't remember what I think I did. We'll find out, won't we? Yeah, no, we didn't go for Matip. We tried to go for Varane though. Offered £3 million. Honestly, I should have thought about this. I should have gone back and offered Matip £3 million, but you know, nothing we can do about it now. So here I offer I raised by £20,000. I just random number, £20,000, and Mucha. They talked to me about international management, and Chuve is trying to get Neuer. Don't know why. I guess Buffon's getting old. And they come back and tell me no, we don't like the player and the money. So I up the money to 200,000. And here, guys, I go for a youth signing. Lucas Piazzone plays for Chelsea, obviously. Not an ultimate team. Wish he was an ultimate team, but he isn't. But he's 61 overall, 18 years old. And he's really low, valued at nothing, £425,000. And yeah, he turns into a really good player. And they wanted 600,000 for him, so I ended up offering them Hope and 200,000 pounds. But I make a mistake here, sort of. And at Varane, they still say no. But Mahar accepts his contract, so our first signing is Mahar. So welcome to the team. He's going to replace Osmond, and it'd be a Cam of the future. The keepers again say no, and I think I just offer them a little bit more money. Oh no, I remove the keeper here and offer them £500,000 for this keeper Lobotsnev or Labantsev. And I think I offer the same thing. I offer the same thing to this guy from Bilbao, the 17 overall keeper. And I finally decided to go in for Jack Butland. I put £300,000, £300,000, and the keeper Mucha. They wanted 1.7, but yeah, no. So we have two transfer offers here for Hope and Howard. This is where I made my mistake. I sent Hope out on loan, but he was the one I offered for Piazzone. So I thought the offer was in for Piazzone. I didn't realize till a little while later that I had made that mistake. So here I go, Granada has an offer for Tim Howard. He's 33, okay, so he's 33 years old. And I'll counter offer. And then there's a Jack Butland inquiry. I don't know why I inquired about him again, but he's worth, I know he's worth, they want 1.7 million for him. So, alright, so they both reject my offers again. And we can't accept your terms. And they've said a £1 million price tag. At this point, I think I just said screw it. Yeah, I said screw it. I'm going to give Jack Butland instead. Because I didn't know how much money I was going to have. So, I just said I'm not going to get those keepers. And I'm going to have Jack Butland. And he's going to be my keeper of the future. And, yeah, that's what my plan was, really. So, here I offer £900,000 a Mucha for Butland. Still trying to negotiate for him. Haven't gotten him yet. Hopefully get him. They come back at me. Granada come back at me, and I tell them I'm not taking 2 million for him. I'll take 3.25, and I count that back at them. I really won't take less than I think 3 for him, and they come back again saying they're going to give us 2. So I say give me 3 million, and you can have him, and I can go try and pick up another keeper. So here I was just showing you the squad really quickly, like what we were doing, the 3-5-2 formation. And so they said if we up the cash them to 1.225, they'll do it. So I say I'll offer to 1 million. So 1 million in Mucha now. And we have a transfer offer for Sam Kelly, who I just sent on loan. I don't want him either, but I can't transfer him, so I'll send him out on loan. Might as well. So here we have our first friendly. I'm going to sim all the friendlies, and I'm going to sim a few of the games in the Barclays. I'll play the important ones, but I'm probably going to sim a few games. I can tell you now, the first 2 games of the season are against Manchester United, and Man United, what you'll see in this episode, and Aston Villa. And I obviously play the Man United game, but I simmed the Aston Villa game. I didn't want to play them. So here our first match against Malaga. We win 1-0 with Jelavic scoring, which is good. Then we get another offer with Tim Howard from Southampton, and they offer 2.3 million, which is more than Granada offered altogether. So I went and said, give me 3.6. And for Piazzone, I realized I messed up, so I offered him £525,000 for Piazzone, who obviously I'm not planning to start, but planning to be maybe a left mid of the future, or even I think he can play center attacking mid. So yeah. So Butland, they say no, but they say they'll go through with the £3.6 million for Howard, which is good, I guess. I mean, he's only an 81 rated keeper. I could probably get another keeper. And still banking on Leighton Baines selling. So, because, I mean, right now I was thinking, maybe go for the youth guys, and or not. So here Phil Neville's not sure if he's going to come back next season and if he's going to retire. Oh, I just see Robinho goes to Liverpool for 11.5 million. So here's our second match of our second friendly. We are playing Siena, and right away Lee Dong-gook scores for them in the 10th minute. Seeing in the corner there, Napoli and Newcastle 2-1, or 1-1, 2-1. We end up tying 2-2, and Steven Pienaar gets knocked out for 5 weeks, which was annoying. But we got Piazzone for $525,000. And we tell him to be a future first team player. And yeah, but the talks between Tim Howard and Southampton broke down, and they could not come to an agreement. So I was like, okay, that's fine. And then we get an offering for Garbutt for £400,000, or not. We counter 400,000. They want to give us 275. But we said no, 400,000. And here, I was thinking I need to go for another center back because Diston's old, and I'm going to still use him because he's not worth selling. So I inquire about Diakite and Von Bergen, and that's the 2 players that I'm thinking about. And then the next match we have a friendly against Barcelona, so that's going to be interesting. And Sheffield come back at us and say no, we aren't going to pay £400,000 for Garbutt. So I say okay, I'll keep him. So now we go against Barcelona, and I was just staring at the bench and kind of laughing because they have Valdez, Alves, Puyol, and he has the Xavi, Messi on the bench, which I thought was pretty funny. So I don't know what we're going to do against Barcelona. I mean, that is my plan team right there, what you see on the screen. Howard, Heitinga, Jagielka, Diston. I'm looking to replace Diston. Gibson, Fellaini, Coleman, Guay, Maher, Morales, and Jelavic. And I'm planning to put Pienaar back in there, but in January I plan on selling him. So we actually beat Barcelona 1-0 on a goal from our new signing, Maher. I was ecstatic about Maher scoring, and we beat Barcelona. But we have an injury, but it wasn't that serious. Fellaini's only out for 7 days. And they only wanted £3 million for Diakite, so being thrifty with my money, I didn't want to spend all $3 million on him. Maybe I should have, maybe I shouldn't have. I don't know. I decided I was going to go for $2 million and who? I think I decided to go for $2 million and Hibbert. Yeah, Hibbert? Yeah, Hibbert. And then I said, I'm going to be thrifty and 1.5 in Hibbert, which would be about $2.5 million in worth in total. But we got Lucas Piazzone. We signed him to be our future first team player. And we sent him. We want to send him out on loan. If we can, we can. And they reviewed their offer for Diakite and said no. So I think we decide to, I think we decided to leave Hibbert in there. Yeah, I think we do. Do we? I actually forget. No, we put in Mucha, and we just upped the offer a little bit. Put in Mucha. Maybe they like Mucha. But they don't like Mucha either. So we decide to just take a player out altogether and put in 2.5. We decided to give him the $3 million they were asking for. That was his offer price, $3 million. So we said, we will give you your $3 million, and let's be done with it. So we have two offers here for Yelovich and I think it was Anshibe. And I don't want to get rid of Yelovich, so I just offer something stupid. If they want him, $13 million. And Anshibe, I hadn't realized when I offered this, because he used to be like 2.7 or 2.8, but he was 3.5. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more out of him. But I still got more than his value, is what I countered. And you can kind of guess, be spoiled, I did end up getting him. Pacheco to Madrid, I just am seeing him in the corner. That's kind of weird. West Brom don't, but Southampton accept it. So we get to send Anichebe away, and I didn't plan on using him. So yeah, it was not a big deal. So we say we're going to send 3.2 to 3. We said send 3 million in a player. We sent 903 million. No, we sent 3 million in Hibbert, which I thought would definitely go through, but it didn't. Yeah, no, it didn't. Lazio said no, so I said, Lazio, you are annoying. 3.4 and Hibbert, and 3.4 was the top they were even looking for. And yeah, that was not good. And so this guy's Springthorpe. We get an offer for him, and we just accept it because we don't really need him. Pinar is almost back; he can play, but I'm gonna leave him off the roster until he's fully healed. So we inquire about Boateng, Socrates, and Socrates newly joined, and Springthorpe has decided to stay because he couldn't reach an agreement on wages with the team. So we're coming up here against Manchester United. Boateng wants 7.5 million. I'm not really willing to pay that much. I have 6.7 million in the transfer budget right now, but not willing to pay that money. Not at all. Not willing to pay the. Jeez, this is a long video. I just looked down. I've been talking for 17 minutes and 45 seconds. So we inquire on Bruno Ekule Manga. And we're just trying to look for a decent center back, relatively young. We wanted to see if we could inquire on Matip again. We decided against it, I think, in the end. Because I know we couldn't inquire on Matip again, that's what it was. So we do inquire about Mangala. Yeah, we can't inquire about Matip. So we're just going through here, and we see Johnny Evans, who is 24 years old, 77 overall, valued at 2.8 million. So we decided to inquire about Johnny Evans just to see. He was relatively cheap compared to most of the players, and I mean, there was that guy I just saw that went by. I think Ayala is the guy who went by, who was worth less. Most of them were worth more than 2.8. So I decided, you know what? Because they always want more than their value, I decided to do that. And I also inquired about Phil Jones. I don't know why. But we get 3 of the players back. They want 8.5 for Mangala, so no. Wilshere, no. And we thought about inquiring about Manga again, but we decided against it. Or not inquiring about it again, but putting a transfer off, but we decided not to. Here we go into our match against Manchester United, and it was not a good game. That's the only goal of the match right there. Nani in the 71st minute score, and that's the end of the game. So if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It's NTM91898 signing out. Peace.